Look at that. 10 minutes to 2. I'm behind schedule. Yes, I'm in Taynuilt. And as you can see, Grant's the butcher's closed on Saturday, but that's not normal. It's because the Highland Games is on, which I'm going down to. Now I've parked, well, I think I'm alright parking here, Annie. I think there's enough space for so-and-so to get out. But we should be alright for the Highland Games, and I'm going to have a wander down and see what's what. I discovered it's £8 to park your car down in the games field. £8 ridiculous, so I'll save myself £8 by parking here, you see. Not be miserable, just, but I don't like spending money frivolously. £8, you know, it's a third of the way to a packet of tobacco, isn't it? So there's the original building for the village hall. There's a new addition to it. Taynuilt Village Hall. It's quite busy down here. I hope they take cards because I've got any cash. I've only got 5 I think down here. We'll go this way. Yeah, I was saying I procrastinated again this morning in regards to my journey west. I was listening to the radio. The country and western music this morning on Radio Nangal was absolutely superb. It was just a complete selection of the very best in country. You know, all the well-known favourites, everyone from Tammy Wynette to Kenny Rogers to Dolly Parton and stuff, and Willie Nelson. It's really pretty good actually. Now, how do we get in here? We walk through this way, haven't we? So we've got quite a turnout here at Taynuilt. I'm just going to grab the loo before we go in. The loos are free of charge, I believe. I said to the chap, I said, I've only got £5. He says, I'll just charge you £4 there. And I said, it says £8 there. Nah, you're alright, give me £4 coins. So I gave him a penny as well, I had in my pocket for luck. So he was very grateful for the penny. He seemed to be more grateful for the penny than he was for £4. I'll tell you what, it's a big turnout here. I'm surprised how big this is. Quite a number of people here. We'll float by and see what's happening, Eddie. We'll have a circular. There's athletics as well, I mean, I think you see the runners over there. Taynuilt was never on our circuit, but it's in the Scottish Games Association calendar. But we never came up for this one. Where would we go on a day like this? Just trying to think actually where we would be, Andy. 3rd week of July. 2nd week of July. I can't actually remember. I'm busy eating some chips. I bought them £4.50, but it was £5 for a bacon roll, and I thought, well, may as well just get some chips. I was absolutely starving. 2 slices of toast at 7:45 this morning, and nothing since. Not very good. But look at Ben Crooken up the back there. Isn't she marvellous? It's a splendid drive up here actually. There was, apart from the motorbikes, there was not terribly many lunatics on the road, I have to say. Let's hope it's like that going back. Everyone was quite happy between 40 and 50 miles an hour, so that's quite good. But, what a splendid arena this is for the Highland Games, I have to tell you. And look how well conditioned the grass is. I've run in some terrible fields, but this one's actually looks quite it's quite inviting, isn't it? For a quick 800 metres. So I'm assuming that it will. I'm assuming, but I don't know for the hill race here. But yeah, this is the first time I've been at Taynuilt Games. I'm glad I made the decision. As I say, I procrastinated for about an hour and a half this morning, and finally, when I made the move, I started listening to that damn radio station, which I could have done in the car, so it's a bit silly. But anyway, we're here now. It's very strange, a bit of a synchronicity that, but I said I wonder if there's a hill race, and then 2 minutes later he says there is. I think they're gathering over there for it. But wonderful ambience here, I'll tell you that, Andy. I'm going to track down a Pibroch player, see if there's any pipers in this direction, sir. We'll go across this way. Isn't the croaking very splendid? There's the rescue helicopter, Eddie. Probably heading for Glencoe from the south. Yes, that's what's happening. So we've got a hill race there lined up to start, but I have no idea who the runs to. I hope it's not at the top of Ben Crooken. There must be something in the vicinity, I don't know. There we go. Quite a field. I'm not sure who they're all from, but I've seen some chap at the end from Cheltenham and Gloucestershire. So he's probably into his horses and gymkhanas, and probably quite middle class, I reckon. I'm allowed to believe that the Pibroch player's over that direction. But this is the piper for the dancing, of course. Every time I'm at these Highland Games, I always think to myself that I'm going to get a shout over your race is coming up in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. That type of thing. I bought myself a Honduras coffee. Another synchronicity. I was talking about Honduras recently, about banning you to travel to certain countries, including South America. Honduras is an unusual name for me to mention, and here I am drinking their coffee. So, cigarettos already rolled, Andrew, because I haven't had one for a while. And this, incidentally, here is these posts. This is for shinty. Shinty's big in this part of the world, as it is up in Speyside. But most of the west coast have got shinty teams, and a hard game to play. A hard game. King Yusi and Newton Moore have a great rivalry. They get on really well together, they all work together and stuff like that. But when it comes to shinty, they hate each other's guts, they really do. They absolutely hate each other when they're playing shinty. Whilst when they come out off the field, they're back chatting to each other, enjoying company in the pub and stuff. It's crazy. That's the judge over there. One of the finest things about the Highland Games, in my opinion, I've grabbed a seat here. There's some seats available. Somebody's put the rubbish in that one, I don't know why. But what I was going to say was the fine thing about the Highland Games is seeing all the dogs. Dogs on leads, or dogs sitting in the grass, or dogs just wandering around with their masters and stuff, you know. It's absolutely amazing because come on this way. Because they always seem so happy, these dogs. There's one over there, I think, Andy. They always seem so like they know it's a day out. They do, they absolutely love it. It's like, where are we going today? Oh, we're going to the Highland Games, and the dog gets really excited. And I'm quite convinced they know that it's a very special treat. And I think the dogs probably enjoy it as much as the people. You don't see many cats at Highland Games, but I think if you brought a cat would probably love it as well. And a canary. But yeah, I think it's a wonderful spectacle. I was so glad I took part in so many of them over the years. It's just because we had a job to do. We were not sitting here. Oh, we gathered in the ambience, of course we did, but and you saw all the sights and heard everything and observed things, but we were there for a job to do, and that was the run. And most of our time was spent running around the track, lumbering up or stretching, or psyching ourselves up, or meditating, whatever you wanted to do. So the race was called, and your stomach went all bloody jittery. Your legs started to drain of the blood before you even got to the starting line. And that hesitation before the whistle and the gunfire was amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I have a complete memory set for all the Highland Games, I have to tell you this. Great. Well, it's 5 minutes to 4, Annie. It's been thoroughly brilliant this today, I have to tell you. But it's difficult to have any running commentary because obviously the loudspeakers and the commentator is there to do a job, and he has done a good job actually. But one thing that strikes me, you know I'm going to say this, but the running, although there's quite a good turnout of athletes today, the actual times that they're doing for the distances, like half miles and miles, quarter miles, is nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near the standard times that we were doing regularly back in back in my day. It was a really grueling competition every time. Somebody's cut the grass too much in the hot weather. They've dried it out, Annie. Yeah, lots of relatives in my village. Alright, it's just before we head back to the car. That's a bit up to the church, but they're doing roadworks, aren't they? The Taynuilt Hotel has been rebuilt back to its original state. They've done a fantastic job, but the only thing is, it's never the original, is it? So they've done quite well, but obviously, well, they managed to get in quite. I mean, the whole thing was absolutely gutted. The fire burnt everything. The worst of it was the owner had only been there for, I think, 6 weeks. The owner had taken over. This probably happened about 3 years ago. It happened, and well, that's the end result. So I see the Taynuilt bar. I'm just going to have a quick look in and see what's what. See how it looks these days. Best not take my camera right in. Alright, so I've had a look inside the Taynuilt Hotel. The bar is pretty much as it was, except, well, I've got all the original pictures from inside that bar. I can't remember if on this phone or the old phone. I might stick a couple up. But what I'll do is I'll maybe contact them and say I've got the original pictures before your fire, if you're interested. But it's definitely changed its character, and I noticed that the where you left the bar, you would go through a very, very sort of secluded foyer type reception area. It was all very cosy and very, very old style. It's now a restaurant with bland furniture, and the hotel, which would have had bedrooms for you know, accommodation for guests, it's now apartments. So I don't know if these are long-term stays or short-term lets, but so the whole makeup of the hotel has completely changed. If you're interested in knowing this stuff, but you're probably not. But everything's closed today in Taynuilt. But it's a great village. This it's quite a big place. Well, it's not huge, but it's probably about the size of you know, I don't know. It's difficult to say. There's a lot of spread out of the. You know, it's a lot of old Victorian houses and stuff as well. But we certainly lose the character of all these ancient villages as a result of modern cars all sitting around. I did prefer the horse and cart. I say it often on my channel, but there's nothing better than meeting a horse that's stationary with a big cart at the back, carrying provisions, and maybe stop for a drink of water or some hay, you know.